Hey there, sports. This is the time period coveting Bill. This is the fabulous life of the Gilded Age. Or is it? No one else is making more money than the owner of industrial corporations in 1865 to 1890. The famous author Mark Twain referred to the late 1950s as the Gilded Age. With this statement, he intended to show the segment of a time period in American history where the exterior of America was lavish and adorned with glitz and glamour, but corrupt and corrupt within. In the popular view, the late 1960s was a period of greed and cutting, a period derived from consumption and unsteady capitalism. But it is more useful to think of this modern America's formative period as one of that transformed into an urban society dominated by industrial corporations. There were many technologies made during this time period, but with that all comes the scandal behind it. This was a fabulous time for industry, but a not so fabulous time for agriculture, that led to the transformation to a land of opportunities for speculators and attentive entrepreneurs. The nation continually grew, industry and trade thrived. There was a big change in agriculture, textiles, metal manufacturing, transportation, and economic policies. There was advances in agricultural techniques and practices that increased food supply and raw materials. New technology increased production, efficiency, profit, and commerce. America's creation to the 1860s was only 3,600 patents issued by the United States government. From 1860 to 1890, however, the government issued 440,000 patents during the Industrial Revolution. You'd think technology is making everything perfect now, right? Well, so does Frederick Winslow Taylor. So, Frederick, how do you feel about steel and its impact on technology?
The efficiency of steel principles. It improves the machine's speed and productivity in the factory but how can we get it?
Life is starting to look pretty fabulous right about now, huh? America had always been a place for land and opportunity, especially for immigrants. Yet during this Gilded Age, the rapid transformation from agriculture and mercantile economy to industrialism has only given opportunities to inventive entrepreneurs, not the immigrants. The Industrial Revolution may have improved technology, but it has worsened certain economic and social situations of people. Farmers were in debt because of agricultural problems. Farmers had to pay interest in debt and were not given tax breaks by the government that the industries were getting. As industries became more and more profitable, farmers became more and more poor. Since agriculture became less rewarding during this time, there were larger growth in cities with people looking to work in industry. Big businesses were getting greedy in this materialistic time.
I just lost my job in the factory. We came from China for the job here. The manager fired all the black people and all the other people and hired the hardworking Chinese people. I work here hard every day, but this technology steal my job. I work here for so long, it kicked out of the door. There is less need for the workers here now, and technology take over all the jobs, and now I fired. All the other people and the black people work for cheap, but I work for cheaper. But the machine work for free. Boss say I useless now. I go now. Never come back now. I know can support my family now. I know have income now. I know eat now. I go die now. I poor now, and the manager rich, big money over there, big business now.
Coal is mainly used for generating electricity. Power plants can burn the coal to create steam which turns the turbines to generate electricity. Coal during this time can also be used to make steel. Mining to get coal using machines also makes it less hazardous. Because of the need for coal during this time, there were improvements made in tunnel ventilation and underground transportation and use of gunpowder to blast away coal. And use of safety lamps to see in the summer better and safer. The acceleration of coal production greatly improved the American economy, making the Gilded Age thrive even more. Coal mining was done in groups of 2 or more people so they can work together, keep each other company, and one can go for help in case the other one is injured. It was also great exercise, and there were use of steam-powered pumps to help mining process.
So how's the mining life for you, eh?
There's been a lot of pollution here. People will be dying from inhaling dust particles. It's crazy life. He's working here in the mines, and there are a lot of heavy equipment. There have been problems with the system to drain water and the ventilation. Lately, we were lucky that there weren't any mine explosions this time, and no one else suffocated.
Daddy,
Oh, hey there, Junior.
Mama got hit by a falling rock.
Come again!
Well, so much for the fabulous resource of coal in the Gilded Age. Let's move on to electricity, shall we, mate? Electricity was vital during the Gilded Age. Some mining machinery were powered by electricity to aid the miners. Electricity was very important because it had helped run many inventions and machines that were created during the Gilded Age. It had led to the growth of railways and steamships and faster gateways to communications. Electricity helped run lights, telephones, and machines in factories. It had led to the world's first hydroelectric power plant used to create electricity on September 30th, 1882. Well, on to iron. Iron was used a lot during this time as well. The Gilded Age led to improvements of iron to produce high-quality material and better techniques to fashion it. Now on about oil. John D. Rockefeller had an oil industry that refined a lot of oil, and oil companies began to form the Standard Oil Trust, which led to other big corporations. Oil was great demand in all the industry, produced a lot of wealth from the business people. Let's ask one of the big businessmen who owned an oil company, shall we? Excuse me, could you please answer a few questions?
It's the dawn of a new day.
We'll come back to him as soon as he finishes talking this morning.